Welcome to this explainer. Okay, so you've absolutely seen the hype online by now, right? Gurus promising that you can just pump out 300 viral YouTube shorts in 30 minutes using free AI tools, all from your phone. And hey, the idea of making $5,000 in 5 days without ever showing your face? Yeah, it's incredibly enticing. But we really need to ground ourselves in reality here. Today, we're diving into the 2026 reality of what it actually takes to build a defensible, highly profitable faceless channel. We are completely separating the myths from the facts, relying strictly on the latest data and platform policies.
Here's our roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll hit the AI copyright reality. Second, the YouTube suppression myth. Third, the modern automation stack. Fourth, cracking the retention code. And finally, number 5, making real money.
Section 1. The AI copyright reality. Now, this massive legal shift didn't just happen overnight. The copyright debate actually evolved incredibly fast over a 3-year period. It started back in March 2023 with the initial U.S. Copyright Office guidance, moved through the really pivotal Failure v. Perlmutter case, and finally culminated in a decisive Supreme Court action in March 2026. That action effectively locked in the human authorship requirement as settled law.
So what's the big takeaway for you? It's zero. Literally 0% of pure AI output, whether you're using Sora, Veo, Suno, or Udio, can be registered for U.S. copyright. If your pipeline is fully automated and you aren't doing any meaningful human editing, well, your content is essentially sitting in the public domain. That leaves you with zero DMCA leverage against copycats.
As the D.C. Circuit established, the very bedrock of intellectual property relies fundamentally on human creation. The machine simply cannot be the author. And this leaves those fully automated copy-paste AI channels highly exposed. Seriously, if a competitor rips your purely AI-generated work, you have practically no legal recourse to take it down.
To be fair, there was a ton of friction in the legal community leading up to this point. Dr. Thaler's counsel argued heavily that the Copyright Act didn't explicitly forbid non-human authorship. But, as we know, the courts decisively disagreed. It perfectly highlights that immense tension we've seen between rapid tech adoption and traditional law.
So, you're probably wondering what actually saves your channel? Human authorship. Let's be clear, simply writing a highly detailed prompt, that's not enough anymore. The U.S. Copyright Office views prompting kind of like commissioning a work, not actually creating it. To claim copyright, you have to be the creative director. You need to be curating, arranging, editing, and shaping that raw AI output into something that is distinctly yours.
There is just a massive gap between lazy automation, which gets you absolutely no DMC leverage, and smart, human-assisted content that is fully defensible. Think about it. A human-written script layered with AI visuals, that's protectable. Original lyrics sung over an AI-generated beat, also protectable. It is all about anchoring your work with undeniable, substantive, human creative choices.
Listen, if you are taking this seriously, you might want to screenshot this checklist right now. Documentation is your ultimate defense if someone steals your content. Keep your CapCut or Premiere project files. Export those generation logs. Actually write the script yourself, or at least heavily edit whatever ChatGPT spits out. This is exactly how you prove your human authorship when push comes to shove.
Okay, moving on to Section 2, the YouTube suppression myth.
You've definitely heard the rumors. Gurus everywhere claiming that the algorithm is actively hunting down and burying AI videos. They say that using an AI voice or AI visuals is an automatic shadow ban for your channel. But let's actually look at what the platform policies are telling us.
The reality? YouTube's July 2025 policy update cracks down on mass-produced, inauthentic content. They are targeting that lazy, repetitive, spammy slop, not you. In fact, YouTube explicitly welcomes AI as a creative tool. You just have to properly label realistic synthetic content in YouTube Studio. Do that, and correctly disclosed AI content gets entirely normal algorithmic distribution.
Section 3. The modern automation stack.
You absolutely do not need to break the bank on day one. By combining free script tools with an all-in-one platform like Vervid or CapCut, you can get rolling on a budget tier for under $50 a month. You really only need to scale up to that premium $180 stack using standalone tools like 11 Labs and Runway ML once you've validated your niche and actually need that higher production value.
Check this out. This is the exact 2-hour batch system the top creators are using right now. It lets you produce 5 high-quality videos in a single sitting without spending your entire weekend chained to a desk. It's all about workflow efficiency. scripting, generating, designing, and scheduling, all in focused blocks. Seriously, if you're spending 4 hours on a single short, you're kind of doing it wrong.
Section 4. Cracking the retention code.
I want you to remember this number, 35. A huge benchmark study in May 2025 found a 35% higher drop-off rate in the very first 45 seconds directly caused by monotonous, robotic AI narration. 35%? This is exactly why people think YouTube suppresses AI. It's not a shadow ban, it's literally just viewers swiping away because the voice sounds incredibly flat and boring.
So, to fix your retention, you have to inject dynamic pacing. Start with a 3-second hard hook. Use high-quality tools for emotional, natural-sounding voiceovers. And you've got to implement the 8-1-1.5 loop structure. That's an 8-second build-up, a 1-second climax, and a 1.5-second cooldown that seamlessly restarts the video. It essentially forces rewatches. Also, try mashing up your content with highly engaging background gameplay, like Super Mario Run, instead of those overused generic clips, to keep viewers visually stimulated.
Finally, Section 5. Making real money.
The 2026 dual-path monetization system is a real game changer. It makes a shorts-first strategy incredibly viable. You need 1,000 subscribers and either 4,000 long-form watch hours or 10 million shorts views in 90 days for full AdSense revenue. For a faceless channel churning out looping, highly engaging shorts, hitting that 10 million views mark is very often way faster than grinding for traditional watch hours.
But hey, here's the real secret. Do not rely solely on ad revenue. Scaling these channels from a casual side hustle to generating actual wealth requires aggressively stacking your income. Yes, you need the base AdSense, but you absolutely must plug in affiliate links, chase direct brand sponsorships, and eventually launch your own digital products and courses.
The creator economy is just evolving faster than ever. The loopholes for lazy automation are firmly closed, but the ceiling for smart, legally defensible, and highly optimized faceless channels, it has literally never been higher. Adapting your playbook today is the only way to make sure your digital real estate remains profitable tomorrow. So, I'll leave you with this. What step are you going to take right now to upgrade your channel? Thanks for hanging out with me for this explainer, and keep creating.